Hey, what's going on, Weavers? Tim here again. We are getting back to the Zodiac Paracord Bracelet series. Realized I never finished this one. This is the Pisces Paracord Bracelet done knot and loop style. So we are finally getting back to this Zodiac Paracord Bracelet series designed by Cetus 550. Let's get into it. In terms of paracord, I've got my main color and two secondary strands. Those are going to be the core strands, while the main color is the main weave. I'm going to start off with my two ACU strands, and the strand on the top is the shorter one, while the one on the bottom is the slightly longer one. Got the midpoint in between my fingers, and with the midpoint of the moss strand, I'm going to loop the moss strand around the ACU strands, kind of like doing a cow's hitch. I'm going to put the end of both strands through the top loop and pull them all the way through. Now I've got both of my working ends coming out the top, and that's what your setup should look like right now. And from there, I'm going to bring the right side strand to the right side and the left side to the left. And then with the strand on the right, I'm going to pass it through the middle of that cow's hitch from the right side to the left and pull all the cord through. And then I'm going to do the same on the other side with the left side strand, pass it through from the left side to the right through that cow's hitch all the way out to the other side. And once you've done that, you can firm up this knot and make a loop up top that's big enough for the diamond knot, because we are doing the knot and loop closure, and just adjust the size as necessary. So now to set up on my jig, I've got the top loop attached to the top nail on my jig, and down at the bottom I've got two nails here, and I'm just going to use some cobra knots to hold everything in place. I've got the two longer strands down the middle going in between those two nails, and then with the two outer strands I'm going to tie just a few cobra knots to keep everything all together. And we're going to undo this later. This is not the end of the bracelet, so you can adjust this kind of on the fly. So now we can start weaving our paracord bracelet. With the left side strand, I'm going to put a bend in it and put that bend through the middle of the core strands. And then with that running end, I'm going to pass it underneath and through that bend to the right side. Next, working with the right side strand, we're going to bring that right side strand through to the front in between the middle core strands and lay it on top of the left side running end. And then we're going to bring it back through the core strands again, through the middle, back out to the other side of the paracord bracelet. Then with the right side running end, I'm going to pass it through those two vertical loops that are in between the core strands in the middle. You now kind of end up with two loops on the outside, and you're going to pull on those two loops to cinch up that middle knot. And then pull on the running ends to cinch up the remainder of that knot. This one will be a little bit tricky to cinch up, so you will have to take your time with it, but just do your best to cinch up everything evenly and do not pull too tight at the very end of this knot. So that's our first knot done. Let's do it one more time. So again, I'm going to start with the left side strand, put a bend in it, and put it in between the middle of those core strands. Then again, working with the left side strand, we're going to pass the running end under and through that bend. Next, working with the right side strand, we're going to bring it through the two middle core strands from the back to the front and lay it over top the opposite side running end. I'm going to lay it over top like so, and then bring it back through the two core strands from the front to the back. Now you've got your two vertical loops in the middle, and with the right side strand, pass that running end through the two vertical middle loops. And once you've passed that through to the other side, you can start to cinch up the knot and again pull on those first set of loops and then pull on the running ends. And again, take your time cinching up those knots and push up on them once they've been tied. So that is a pattern, and I'm going to show you a kind of second way to tie these knots if you find cinching up the knots this way a little bit odd. but it will require a fid. So for the secondary method, you're going to tie the first part of the knot just the same. However, for this method, you're going to cinch up that knot much tighter. As you can see, it's almost closed. And then with a fid on my opposite end, I'm going to pass that through the 2 middle core strands from the back to the front. And same process, bring it over top the opposite strand and back out to the rear of the bracelet. And as you can see, we've got our 2 loops. Now, because we have our end on a fid, you can pass it through underneath those 2 vertical middle loops. And I feel like this method might be a little bit easier in terms of cinching everything up. As you can see now, the knot is more or less cinched up, and you just need to tighten it a little bit more. So you can try both methods out and see which one works best for you. And from there, continue tying all the way down your core of your bracelet and come down to the end. So I've tied my sufficient length of my bracelet, and from here I'm just going to remove my entire bracelet from the jig. I won't need that anymore. So just take it off the nails, and you can also undo those cobra knots down at the bottom. Now from here, we're going to finish off those moss strands because we can't exactly cut them where they are. So what I'd like to do is tuck those running ends underneath the loops, or rather knots, on the back of the bracelet. So as you can see on the left side here, I'm just going to tuck it with a fid underneath the loop on the same side. So that's one side, bring it underneath that loop. And for the right side, same deal. With my running end on a fid, pass it underneath that very loop on the outside. So now we have both running ends coming out the back of the bracelet, and the last knot looks complete on the other side. And now to finish off the ACU core strands, I'm just going to tie a single cobra knot with the 2 outer strands. Okay, and you can tie more if you want, but I just want to tie one. And I'm going to cinch up that cobra knot, and to make it look even better, rather than just clip the strands where they are, as you can see with the strand that's sort of coming out the front, I'm going to tuck it behind the cobra knot that I just tied. So as you can see, we're doing the clean finish cobra, and I've done this in other bracelets. We're just going to tuck that cord that's coming out the front to the back, and then as you can see on the front, it'll look much neater. And both those melted ends will be hidden on the back. Next, I'm going to clip off the excess moss strands. So with my scissors, I'm just going to clip off that cord, then melt it with my lighter and touch it with the knotter's tool. Did get a little bit too close on my paracord bracelet here. I should have bent the paracord bracelet a little bit more. So I did cinch it a little bit, but at least it's on the back of the bracelet, so no big deal. Do that for both sides of the moss strand. Clip off the excess, melt it with the lighter, and press down on it with the knotter's tool. And then of course I'm going to clip off the excess strands of the cobra knots. So as you can see, both strands came out the back. I'm going to snip those off, melt it with the lighter, press down on it with the knotter's tool. And finally, I'm going to finish it off by tying a diamond knot. So I'm going to make a counterclockwise loop, lay it over the left side strand, take the left side strand, bring it behind and around the right side strand and underneath itself, forming the carex bend. And there, from the right side, we're going to bring it around to the left and out through the middle. And left side strand, bring it down around to the right side and out through the middle. So I know that's very quick, but I do have a dedicated diamond knot tutorial on my page, and I will link that down below, of course. So I'm going to cinch up that diamond knot, and it's a little bit far away, so I'm just going to cinch it up to where I need to get it, closer to the base of the bracelet. Now that I've cinched up the diamond knot, I'm just going to finish it off by clipping off the excess cord as usual, melting it with my lighter, and then just pressing down on it with the knotter's tool. Alright, there we have it, guys, the Pisces Paracord Bracelet, another awesome design from Cetus 550. I know it's been a while since I've gotten back to these Zodiac Paracord bracelets, but not necessarily a bad thing because I have upgraded my video making capabilities since then, and I think it'll look a lot better. So I hope you guys enjoy this one. Really nice pattern and super comfortable to wear. And as always, a huge thank you to all my Patreon supporters. If you guys want access to exclusive videos each and every month, as well as other Patreon perks, such as joining our Discord server, feel free to check out my Patreon page, link in the video as well as down below. If you enjoyed what I did in this video, feel free to check out what I have to offer on the rest of my channel.